are 5 true or false statements about immigrants and Ellis Island, because that's what we're going to be talking about these next 3 days, okay?
What is Ellis Island?
Well, we're going to learn about it, okay? So I just want you to answer these true or false questions, T for true or F for false. Just your best guess. I'm not expecting you to know anything about it yet because we haven't even started talking about it, okay? So just take a guess, write down your answers, and then I'm going to read a book to you about Ellis Island and immigration and do a little tour-like thing of Ellis Island on the iPad. And then after we're done going over these things, you should be able to know the answers to the true and false questions, okay? An immigrant is someone who leaves their country to live in another country. Aubrey, true or false? Number 2. Okay, you have false. You had false before we started, but now after reading the book, what do you think it's still false? An immigrant is someone who leaves their country to live in another country. What do you think that is? Okay, that's right. It's true. To start off this lesson, I'm going to ask you all a question, and it says, where do Americans, it says originate, or where do they come from? Where do Americans come from? Annabelle?
They come from America?
Okay.
Or wait, they come from different countries that moved here a long time ago.
Okay. Aubrey, what do you think? Where do Americans come from? Are you an American? Gabby,
Yes,
are
we
you
are.
an American? Where did you come from?
I came from here.
Indiana? You were born in Indiana?
So
Annabelle?
was I.
Okay, what
I think I
about,
was born here. I have no idea.
what about maybe grandmas and grandpas? Where were they born? In America? Indiana?
America.
Okay.
I have no idea what that question is.
They
I have
said
no
they
idea.
lived
I
in
actually-
the woods their whole life.
But in America?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay,
Well,
Annabelle?
actually, part of my family actually used to live all the time in. They were Indians.
Okay, so where did they come from? Were they born in America?
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know what type of them they were.
well, we'll see. Okay, Aubrey, you don't really know if you're American or not. Okay.
My instincts say I'm pioneer.
Oh, okay.
My instincts say that
Have you ever heard of Ancestry.com?
No.
No?
You take a picture and then you find out who's your ancestor.
No, not one. Maybe with a picture you could do it, but usually you enter like your name. So this morning I was entering my name to kind of see, because I was interested on where the Doyle name, because that is my last name, came from. Like where we, well obviously we weren't always from America, so I was wondering where my ancestors or like my great-great-great-great-great-grandma and grandpa came from.
Oh, can you say my name?
Yeah, we'll do everybody's name. Okay, so
I wanna know who
I
my
typed in my
ancestors
last
were.
name, Doyle.
Well, there are different Clarks, though. Are your
Right.
ancestors cavemen?
No.
There's
What?
different
Where does
Hoffmans.
what is the Doyle name? Where does it come from?
Good, because
That's
I'm
Irish.
Irish. Indian.
You see that? I am Irish. That's where my ancestors came from. So my ancestors were immigrants from Irish. And I came over here, and now I'm an American. So not everybody who lives in America was necessarily born in America. I'm going to read you a little story about a girl named Asia. She's from Ukraine. She's 9. She's in 3rd grade like you guys are.
So she is right now.
Yeah, well now she lives in Georgia. So she is
Grown.
no, she's 9 years old. But she's from Ukraine and she lives in America now. So what is
She's
she?
an immigrant.
Right. And this is like a recent story. Like, here's her picture. There's pictures of her. So
Oh, it was just a few years ago,
yeah,
actually.
she's in 3rd grade just like you guys.
Right now? You want to watch the video?
Hold on, let me. So I would like for you guys to write a story. It doesn't have to be a true story. It can be a made-up story, as if you were someone who was an immigrant, like Asia, and you were coming over from a different country. But do it like,
Can I say Ireland?
you can say whatever country you want. It's going to be a made-up story, but remember, you're an immigrant, and you're coming like you were coming through Ellis Island back when, like in the book we read and in the tour we took.